And we are back, folks, to F and White People. We got a returning guest, Matt.
I'm special.
You might be remembering from when we talked about punk music and diverged into
All kinds of shit.
yeah. But today we're going to be talking about cult classic movies. They're just cult movies, not necessarily, praise Satan or whoever, but, our favorite movies that bombed at the box office and got quite the following afterwards. So
I think first we should define what a cult classic is, because apparently you and I have different definitions, and the internet has a different definition. So.
And the internet's never wrong, is it?
No, that's why it's the internet.
So
I'm not saying the internet's right. I'm saying I'm right.
Okay.
So let's throw our guess. How would you define a cult classic, Matt?
To me, especially something who started off like shit, like so many of them, like they didn't do good at the box office. Maybe the critics hated them. Maybe they didn't do well with even the audience at the time, but over time have grown to be loved and influential. People will look back now and say that movie started, like Blade Runner started the whole genre of sci-fi, or whatever. It has some kind of influence on current movies. That's my thought.
And Harry?
I already gave my definition.
Well, that was privately before the start of the...
It was in the introduction.
Oh, that's your definition?
Yes.
Okay.
What's your definition?
So a cult classic is a movie that, no matter how it did at the box office, although most of them didn't do well at the box office, gained a cult following. So it has to have like a cult-like following.
Right. Not necessarily
That's the internet's definition.
Is it?
The internet's definition is very similar to mine, yes, which is it has to be like it's a movie that didn't necessarily do that great, either with the critics or with the box office or both, but originally wasn't like seen as a great movie. Over time has gained a cult-like following. So like Rocky Horror Picture Show, right? Like there's a cult following behind Rocky Horror Picture Show.
They still do it. They still do the theatrical thing. That's definitely a cult following.
My was on
If
the
we get you to
definition.
dress up and throw, right?
Gross.
Throw bread or something. Did you throw something at the screen during the movie? I've never been, so I can't say it, but...
Yes, but I can't remember what you throw at the screen. I know that there's you're supposed to shoot water pistols during the rain scene. I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot that you're supposed to do during a Rocky Horror Picture Show movie.
Not like, I don't know of any other movie that has that kind of, everyone dresses up and participates.
Supposed to throw pop. I don't know. I remember we went to a Comic-Con one year and they were doing the Rocky Horror and they were playing it. And
Yeah, me and Angelina went.
I was there too.
No, you slept during Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No, I didn't.
You didn't go to RPH.
Yes, I did.
You didn't go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Did you go to bed right after then?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't remember you from that night.
Yeah, because then you got drunk and almost got fucking kidnapped into a damn truck because the dude was like, free acid and cereal. I got cereal and acid. Who wants to have some? You're like, oh, I'll have it. And Angelina had to step in. Like, no. And I wake up next morning and Angelina's like, yeah, your wife almost got kidnapped because some dude was out in fucking this weird, and she showed me a picture of the damn truck. And of course it was like some psychedelic weird kidnapper truck.
Anyways,
nothing. You can't even remember half of the stuff. For one, I was at that Rocky Horror Picture Show. And two, you almost got fucking enticed into a damn stranger's van with fucking adult candy.
that's ludicrous because I don't even do drugs.
Anymore.
Say, it must be some really good candy.
Anyway, back to cult classics. So,
Alright, Matt, what would you agree? What would you say your number one cult classic movie is?
Easy, The Thing.
I gotta say, I've never seen it.
Oh.
you've never seen
It's on
it?
my list because I doubt you've seen it either.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Who wrote it? Because I can answer this.
I don't know.
John Carpenter.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Well, he directed it.
No,
Yes.
yes. He directed it. Sorry. You're right.
It's kind of a remake, but kind of not. Depends on who wants to argue about that. That's a totally other problem. So, to me, it's a cult classic because it's influenced so many movies since then, especially with the special effects. I know so many movies that have said that was what started them on their road to special effects. Like the movie called The Void, clearly influenced by The Thing, and it's so good because of that.
Somebody tried to make me watch that movie
Insane.
while I was tripping acid.
Oh, that's not a good. Yeah, that would not be good. Because there's a cult. There's monsters, like fucked up monsters.
This might have been a different. Was there like a lot at one point, like a lot of flashing lights and stuff?
Yeah.
That might have been it. Fuck, I don't know. All I know is it was in the beginning of my fucking trip, and I was like, what am I watching? They're like the void.
Oh, you're gonna be saying that
I
throughout
don't
the entire
know.
movie.
I don't want to watch this. I'm gonna go sit outside and bury my toes in dirt.
Yeah, the whole movie feels like an acid trip, really.
All right, Brandy, what's your number one cult classic movie?
The Doom Generation. What? It has a cult-like following. I love the fucking movie. It's amazing. It's got the most surreal fucking story behind it. And, you know, what's her name? It's fucking hot. What is her name?
Rose McGowan?
Thank you.
Never seen the movie and I knew it.
I couldn't name her name, but yeah, Rose McGowan. She's fucking hot. She's in there. She was in that movie. I think it was like one of her first movies.
She was also in, was it Scream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the one that died in the dog door, isn't it? In the garage?
Yep.
Which is just a stupid way to fucking die.
Yeah, because for one, a garage door isn't going to pick up a fucking person.
There's a way in Scary Movie it was so much better.
Well, it was a big girl trying to get through that dog door.
And it broke the dog door and it fell on across. Yeah, that was great. Okay, so what's yours?
The first one that comes to mind, The Princess Bride.
That is a good movie.
Yeah,
And that's actually on the list of
it is.
100, like the top 100, you know, cult classics according to IMDb. Like that's actually on the list, whereas
Yeah,
The
it's
Thing
just-
isn't on the list, and I don't think The Doom Generation is on any list.
And it's because it's a fucking iconic movie. One of the greatest fucking movies ever.
It is highly quotable.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Actually, no, I take that back. I know what my fucking number one, I forgot, and I'm sorry that I forgot it, but my number one cult classic movie is fucking Blazing Saddles.
Okay, now why that instead of like Spaceballs or any of his other movies?
Because you can, like,
They're all quotable, all of it.
yeah, well, I think I quote Blazing Saddles more than anything else.
Okay.
Because, like, the part where, you know, Gene Wilder's talking to Cleavon Little, the Waco kid's talking to Bart, and he's like, these are people of the land.
Oh yeah, you know, morons.
Morons.
Yeah, it's a great scene. Yes, but the funniest.
But I generally, the one I quote the most is, Yoo-hoo, boys, look what I got.
Where all the white.
Where the white women at?
Yes. And who can forget the famous Bart scene? Them all sitting around the campfire eating beans.
So-
that was the best scene when I was a kid.
What was funny is when they put that on TV, the censor said, you can't have the sound.
Really?
And so Mel Brooks was like, all right, fine. And he said, while sitting there watching it, he thought it was funnier without the sound. Because, you know, you just have a bunch of guys just kind of lifting their legs and doing all this, but you can't hear anything.
Right. And you could tell that they could smell something.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like, what in tarnations? Can we get some more beans? I think you fellas have had enough. Mongo, just a pawn.
Oh my God.
Game of life.
Yeah, I would say pretty much every single Mel Brooks movie will be considered a cult classic, from Young Frankenstein, History of the World Part 1, to Spaceballs, to Robin Hood Men in Tights, Producers. Like,
That is true. Like I can't think of Mel Brooks is one of those great underappreciated fucking Hollywood guys because
Oh, I don't think he's underappreciated.
I think he's definitely underappreciated. I don't think we appreciate Mel Brooks enough. I don't think it's possible to appreciate Mel Brooks enough.
So, let's see. Well, one of my favorite cult classic movies is Boondock Saints.
Oh yeah.
And
I feel like the second one. I know it's probably not as popular, but
yeah, I didn't like the second one as much as the first one. And I don't know. Like, I will definitely say the second one had more story involved.
yeah.
Because it brought in a lot more of the history and things like
Yeah,
that.
new characters.
New characters, and finally, you know.
I mean, to be fair, the first one made stars, especially star out of Norman Reedus. Like, I didn't know who he was until I saw that movie. Now look at him. He's fucking Walking Dead. He's in video games. Dude's famous now because of that one movie.
Well, see, the thing is he was in Blade 2.
Yeah, he's the traitor.
I think he was in that before he was in
I-
Boondock Saints.
I didn't know he was in that either.
And then it's got Sean Patrick Flannery, which
Young Indiana Jones.
also, Powder.
I've never seen that.
Really?
You never
Yeah.
seen Powder?
It's really good.
Is
It is.
But no, Powder's really good. You know what it's about?
And a final kid with psychic powers? Something?
Kind of. He is, on the day he was born, his mother was struck by lightning while she was still pregnant.
So kind of like Blade, but not quite?
Kind of, yeah. And because of that, he didn't really have psychic powers, but he could control things magnetically. Like,
Okay.
he could take a
He kind of had
string-
electric powers.
Yeah. But he could also, like, feel things, like, emotionally, too.
Okay. The trailer was very made it seem like he had psychokinetic powers or something.
No, he couldn't like telekinetically fucking grab shit and whatnot, but he could.
Okay.
But he could make things move through like electromagnetism.
He couldn't watch TV.
Just blow it out or something?
And being anywhere around TV would just make it static out. They
Like what
created
we're living in.
They created a kind of a Jacob's ladder. No, not a Jacob's ladder. Ladder. The scientific ladder.
I don't know what you mean when you say scientific ladder. Oh, a Faraday cage.
Yes, the cage.
Oh, okay.
And the class, or they were doing some kind of electricity thing, and he was sitting in the back of the room, and he's sitting there like shaking and whatnot. And at one point, the thing just arcs electricity and just shoots right at it, and just kind of levitates him a little bit and just blasts him. And Jeff Goldblum's in it.
Okay. Now, does Flannery play the
Powder?
special kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then at one point, he's out deer hunting, and deer gets shot, and he puts his hand on the deer, and then puts his hand on the hunter, and the hunter feels all the pain that the deer is experiencing from the gunshot wound.
Interesting.
And the hunter, like, it cuts to another scene, hunter, like, taking all of his guns and everything and just
Oh, I thought you were saying
packing them up and
dying.
just getting rid of them. He's like, that kid basically fucked me up.
Right.
I'm never shooting anything ever again.
Interesting.
I won't tell you how the movie ends, but it's electric.
It is a good movie. I would put that in the cult classic. I don't think it was supposed to do very well at the box office. I don't think it did. But then I think there was a small group of people who really loved it and appreciated it, and then it grew into a thing.
I feel like a lot of sci-fi and fantasy movies make it into the cult classic
Definitely.
genres.
Yeah.
One in particular, kind of sci-fi, Orgasmo.
Oh. I don't know what to call that. You're talking about from Trey Parker and Matt Stone?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would call that sci-fi.
I mean, come on. They create a gun.
Well, yeah. That can give people orgasms. Yeah, it's... Well, I mean, same thing with basketball. Both anything that they touch kind of becomes a cult classic as well.
Yeah.
Cannibal
Music.
Yes.
Yeah, I sing that song all the time. The Spadoinkle Day.
That's a good movie. You showed me that movie for the first time.
Yeah, that's the first thing they ever did was before South Park. They're geniuses back then.
Still gotta see the Book of Mormon.
Same. I've heard it. Heard the soundtrack. Sounds great. But yeah, pretty much anything they do doesn't really do well at the box office. I remember basketball not doing well, and especially Orgasmo. Title alone, no one wanted to
that
show
was
it.
straight to VHS.
Oh, yeah.
Not even DVD, well, because I don't think DVDs were out yet, but that was straight to VHS. Or if DVDs were out, the DVD company were like, no.
Comedy Central was the only one willing to play it at like midnight. That's how I saw it.
Orgasmo?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's just like anything they do. It's completely stupid, but so fucking hilarious. What is it? Chota Boy, right? Or something like that? His sidekick? I want to say Chota Boy, but
I don't know. All I know is I remember Trey Parker's character in there was like, I'm not gay. Look totally good in their shorts.
yes,
Or, stud cock! We need the stud cock! Because it's,
It is Chota Boy.
it is.
yeah, because Matt Stone plays a Mormon
Yes.
who gets somehow involved in porno because the porn director likes the way he looks, and he's like, I can't do porn. I'm a Mormon. I can't have sex. And they're like, don't worry. We got you covered. And he'll like build up to the scene, and all of a sudden they're like, stud cock! Bring in the stud cock! And I think that's where we're also introduced to the name of their band, DVDA.
Is it?
Double Vag, Double Anal.
Right.
Because they do that in the movie. And like that scene, he's sitting there watching, he's like, oh my god! They don't show it, but the lady's just sitting there and she's like, oh. I'm like, oh! Ah! Ah!
Yeah, that just sounds painful.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I don't have a vagina, but no, but those things are, from what I understand, very
Okay.
I mean, you can push a fucking watermelon through those motherfuckers.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's a small watermelon, which when you think about it, humans are basically just watermelons when they're first born. This little gangly thing coming crawling out. Alien. That's a good cult name.
Yes.
Speaking of creepy things just come crawling out. Which I read, I can't remember if it was the writer of Alien wrote it so that, specifically, so that we could, there would be a female, heroine.
Yeah.
And then he added that scene with the thing bursting out of the guy's gut to make men feel pain.
Right. Well, the best part is no one in that room knew what was going to happen until it did. All the
Except for
co-stars
John
had
Hurt.
no idea.
Oh, no, not even John Hurt.
So all their reactions are real,
Yes.
which is great. That's why the one woman looks like she's supposed to have a panic attack.
Sigourney Weaver was on Graham Norton show,
Okay.
and she was talking about that, and how when they walked on set, everybody had fucking rain gear on.
Right.
She had no idea why, and then they're like, all right, and then John Hurt's just laying there, and they were like, yeah, you need to scream more, and want to act out. Something's crawling out of you, and he's like, oh, okay. And he's like, ah! Something is, oh my god! That was a great movie. What's another one you got, Matt?
Well, I just watched it this week. The Last Starfighter.
A good one. From the late 80s.
Yes. The very first movie to use CGI. It looks like complete dog shit, but computer graphics were really bad at that time. I mean, looking back now, wow. This looks like Windows
2?
Yeah, graphics. The story's perfect. The story's timeless.
Is that the one where there's a group of kids that fucking end up going in space? And
No,
the
that's
older one?
Explorers.
Okay, so...
This is the one where he plays a video game,
Okay.
and he's recruited through that game to go up and fight the aliens.
So there's a kid that goes into space.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the same. Explorers are 3 kids who go into space and meet aliens. This is 1 kid who goes into space and meet aliens.
So the book Armada by...
Klein?
yeah.
Is it?
Ernie Klein is
The,
basically the last Starfighter.
The Ready Player One guy?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
You ever read Armada?
No, I read Ready Player One and Ready Player Two, but I haven't read Armada yet.
Armada is the last Starfighter.
Okay. So it sounds like he ripped it off then.
Oh, and he says.
Oh, he does? Okay.
He's like, this, because he mentions in the book, he's like, this is very reminiscent of the last Starfighter. The character says that.
Okay.
And I'm like, we're about to get the last Starfighter, aren't we? And then, sure enough, yep. So, which, Ready Player One, that fucking movie.
Yeah, a lot of cult classic books, a lot of great books don't turn out to be great movies, and vice versa.
Yeah, but they had so much potential, and they had so much material, and you had Steven fucking Spielberg directing it, so he had a lot of fucking pull to do all of that, and what they do? They
Not enough, Paul.
fucked it up.
Yeah, they changed so much.
Everything.
Yeah, they changed the very first quest. They put in the basically.
We're gonna go in reverse.
Yeah, that was, and it has to be with Steven Spielberg type shit. That's the only way he can get it in. Put his own stuff in there. Yeah, if they're gonna make the second one, I'm kind of afraid of what that's gonna turn out.
Which the second book was pretty good too.
I like it. Apparently people don't like it, but I liked it.
I haven't read it yet.
No, yeah,
Oh, I did the Will Wheaton
yeah.
audiobook. It's great. He does a perfect job. Which he was in Last Starfighter. Most of the scenes got cut. But yeah, there's a young. I looked for it when I watched it because he's supposed to be in there somewhere as a quote quote friend, but I couldn't find him. But yeah, to me, the 70s and 80s made some of the best cult classics. Period.
Oh yeah, I would say the 70s, 80s, and the early 90s.
Yeah, because Princess Bride came out in the early 90s.
No, that was the 80s too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely. 'Cause I remember seeing it when it first came on TV. Getting all excited because it had Fezzik, Andre the Giant.
Oh, 87.
Yeah. Now it would be considered a star-studded cast, but at the time, yeah, I don't know who Manny Patinkin was, or Terry Elways was, or I knew Fred Savage.
It had Billy Crystal too.
Under a lot of makeup. Took me a couple times to know who that was. But yeah, he had some of the best lines in the entire movie by far. Have fun storming the castle. Think you'll do it? It'll take a miracle. I was talking to someone this week about what my favorite quotes were from that movie. And it was just, to me, that's another thing that makes it a cult classic. You remember so many lines.
Yeah, it's highly quotable.
Speaking of movies that make you quote things, I was talking to my sister the other day, and her and her husband are down in Florida, and they're building piers docks on the river,
Okay.
and they have to basically jet in like holes to put these fucking pillars in.
Okay.
And she operates the winch. So I was like, please tell me at some point you go to the winch! So yeah, never ending story. That's a cool classic. You shut your face right now, Brandy.
All I've ever said is it's not a very good movie, and it's definitely not for children.
Name an 80s movie that was for children that is actually for children.
I mean, that's a good point.
Even our books were not children's books.
Yeah, they had children in them, like the Goonies, all those movies. But I mean,
when you get done either watching or reading The Red Fern Grows.
oh, that's a depressing ass book. Shit.
Yeah.
You're left there with the ending of fucking one dog dying and the other dog basically lying down to die because it misses its friend. So this young boy has to fucking bury his 2 fucking dogs. Old Yeller?
Oh yeah, that's the
I was about
classic.
to say Old Yeller.
Even fucking Disney. Bambi? Dumbo?
They just hated parents and animals. They just fucking shooting them left and right.
Especially mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absentee fathers. So let's kill your fucking mother or, take her off somewhere. What was another 80s movie that fucking wasn't really meant for kids?
Gremlins. I always thought it was meant for kids at the time because it was PG. But
E.T.
that's great though. Or The Black Cauldron, like the darkest Disney cartoon of all time.
The Last Unicorn.
Was
I didn't see that movie until I was an adult.
Legend.
That wasn't a kid's movie.
Well, I mean, it was, to me, I thought it was because it was more fantasy. They built it up like it was a fantasy movie, like in the veins of like Labyrinth or
Labyrinth.
yeah, which is another great one. Anything with Jim Henson, you assume is for kids. The Dark Crystal, any of those.
Yeah,
They're
we're
awful.
always left fucking afterwards just staring off into space like you just got done from fucking Vietnam watching all your buddies getting detected. RTX!
I
That's
just
why
don't
you find out
understand
later
it.
that
Oh yeah. They're so much better when you fucking pop a couple shrooms and whatnot. Except for the fucking scene in the Swamp of Sadness, and yeah. There isn't a grown up alive that will accept that one over there.
what does she do? Laugh? Fuck that horse.
No, I just don't think that scene makes a lot of sense to me. It's a stupid scene. It doesn't make sense.
The horse was tired of fucking traveling through the Swamp of Sadness and just fucking gave up. Because it was sad.
Yeah, but like, if you really wanted it to be a children's movie, if you really wanted to speak to children, then have like the love between Artax and Atreyu be enough to get him out.
Yeah, but apparently the Swamp of Sadness overpowers because even Atreyu is goddamn tired because he almost sinks into the Swamp of Sadness. He's saved by fucking Falcor,
I'm just saying.
the Luck Dragon. I'm sorry,
You
are we
could-
boring you?
I'm just saying that like that would make it a better movie if you
I mean, for
if you
fuck's
see
sake,
the
look
power
at
of
goddamn-
love like overcome sadness, then that would
Look
be a
at the
better
Land
movie.
Before Time.
Oh yeah.
You think the fucking Good Dinosaur had a fucking moment where they were gonna make their goddamn moms cry? Put on fucking Land Before Time. Mom? Mom, wake up.
Shit, even the Brave Little Toaster was fucking the same way. Every kid, I think every movie in the 80s was like, look kids, life sucks. You're gonna learn the hard way. Everything's gonna fucking die. Just get over it now.
Yeah,
Mom's
well,
gonna die.
meet some friends, eat some fucking
Exactly.
magical plants, and just fucking say fuck it. I mean, how the Lion King? Dad, wake up. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm convinced that Disney's not for children.
Bible Goes West. There's a couple fucking mice that die from the cats.
I've seen the first one. Comes to America more than the Goes West one. I don't remember saying.
I haven't even thought about that movie since I was a kid.
I did
Forget.
because I saw it. Was on Disney Plus. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that movie in forever, actually.
Do you think sci-fi is the biggest genre for?
Sci-fi fantasy, until you get into like the 90s and then the druggy emo movies take over.
Hey, there's something to be said about those druggy emo movies. Go is a great movie.
You made me watch that movie.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I saw it when it first came out at the theater.
I remember watching
Requiem
that
for a
movie.
Dream was a great movie.
Trainspotting's better.
Trainspotting's a great movie.
If you want to watch a fucked up movie about fucked up people going through some shit. Watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I would consider that a cult classic by far. Yeah, easily.
That is a great fucking movie.
It is a great fucking movie.
Come on. It's the only time he really talks.
Another one with great actors as well. Like they used. I didn't realize when I was a kid. I just remember I saw it on like whatever Turner Classic or something. I didn't know who these people were, but now like shit. There's Danny DeVito. There's Brad Dourif. There's great actors who all go on to also be in cult movies. I mean, Brad Dourif is in Child's Play.
Yeah. He's got Jack Nicholson. About all the big names in there.
But there's some character actors, the weirdos, like the crazy people in the background, in their friends group. I can't think of their names, but they're all good.
Then yes, we got the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes.
Tim Curry.
Which Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, tried to overtake, but it didn't.
And that's the one with Hugo Weaving and the other one.
I don't know.
Yeah, but Hugo Weaving is basically in drag. Fuck, I just saw it too. No, I just saw the post about it.
It's an older movie?
Yeah, 70s.
Is it the 70s? Not Priscilla. Hugo Weaving in drag?
Yeah.
I don't think he's right. I don't think Priscilla, Queen of the Desert came out in the 70s.
I don't think so either.
He's wrong.
I thought, that's not the one with Wesley Snipes, is it? No, that's a toy. No, this is like an Australian cast.
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert came out in 1994.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I still didn't know who he was at the time. This was pre-Matrix, so. But it's an Australian-only cast, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh shit, I forgot that.
So while you were gone, we realized that you were wrong about Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. It came out in 94, not the 70s.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess because of the way it looked.
That's not Guy Pearce, is it?
Yes!
Is it? Okay. I don't know, I'm just throwing out Australian names that are current, so.
You're like, it's this Australian guy.
Yes, another good one from Guy Pearce, also Australian, is The Proposition.
I haven't even heard of
A
that.
kind of I think it's the 90s, a Western, Australian Western, really good. Highly recommended.
I'm not a fan of Westerns.
Oh, that's
Speaking
one
of,
of my favorite genres.
Speaking of Australian movies that are called classics, Mad Max.
Oh, I would say all the first three are considered cult classics, even though the third one's
Well,
weird as hell.
the first one, and I had this argument with somebody, the first one's not even called Mad Max. It's called Road Warrior.
I think it's the second one.
It's Road Warrior, then Mad Max. Go ahead.
And the third one is Beyond Thunderdome, which is not. I would
With Tina
not,
Turner.
yeah, I would not recommend it. I mean, the fight scenes are great, but the second one is better. I mean, it's mainly known for the assless chaps and the weird characters and the little flying thing and the weird, like the feral kid. But
The first Mad Max movie released in 1979 is simply titled Mad Max.
the second one is Mad Max Road Warrior. Sometimes called Road Warrior, sometimes called Mad Max 2. It's really confusing. For the longest time, I just knew it as Mad Max 2. But it's kind of like how they did with Star Wars. It was all Star Wars, and all of a sudden Star Wars A New Hope. Just to go.
I guess I was having that argument a little different then. Because I remember I was talking to somebody, and they were trying to tell me, I think, that the Road Warrior was the first one. And I was like, no, I think Mad Max. But anyways, no. Mad Max movies. Great movies.
What do you think about the newer ones?
With Tom Hardy
Yeah.
The first one, when it first came out, I thought it was great.
and Charlize Theron.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Furiosa. I haven't seen that one.
I haven't either.
Mm.
But I like the one with Tom Hardy in it. Fury Road.
Even though, I mean, he's not really in it that much. Kind of a side character for like the very first half. But
And
you don't
then-
really care. Once the chase scene starts and all the craziness and the fucking guy with the guitar that's shooting flames, you don't really care about anything else.
I don't know.
It's just
So
like-
wasn't that directed like by Michael Bay or something?
no, it's the same guy who directed the originals.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Miller. He's done all of them.
It's got Michael Bay feel to it though, because like once they bust out with the chase scene and the
No,
fucking
I would
guitar,
never say that. Michael Bay sucks on every level.
I don't know, dude. I like Transformers.
I
I like the-
Transformers.
Oh, I love the Transformers movies. Well, I like the first one.
See, I hate all of them. To me, because they don't look like Transformers. They're just like piles of like metal that I can't tell who is who, and the voices are just dumb and I don't know.
Now, the one thing I didn't like with Transformer movies is the fact that they fucking changed Bumblebee.
Yes, to a Camaro
Yes.
to sell cars. Although they had Bumblebee, the standalone movie, which brought him back to normalcy, kind of. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
But he looked like a robot. He looked like a transformer, not just a pile of metal. Remember, one of them actually had like wrecking balls, which made it look like the robot had testicles.
Yeah, the truck
That was
nuts.
fucking stupid. Like, what? I mean, I'm not 8 years old anymore. And when I was 8, that'd have been hilarious. But now, this is stupid.
Yeah, I do remember seeing that one and going, why the fuck did you give it truck nuts?
I like the dumbest thing you could ever do.
Like, rednecks aren't watching this fucking
Right.
movie. Just because it's a fucking Chevy advert, basically.
And then he took his turn at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know if you've seen either one of those.
I've seen the first one.
Second one's better than the first one.
I want to see Ronin.
Yes, I do too.
And, spoiler alert, I know who is the Ronin.
You mean which one of the turtles?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Raphael?
Nope.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Can't be Mikey.
It is Mikey.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I definitely want to say because he's also my favorite turtle.
Yeah, because when I learned that, and I could be wrong, but and I'm pretty sure I'm not, but when I read the fact that it was Mikey, after reading a couple of like comic clips and shit that come up, I was like, how the fuck is this Michelangelo?
Right. 'Cause he's very violent and very.
And very just dark.
Yeah.
But I guess after watching all of his brothers die,
Well, I mean, the original comics were dark. They weren't the cartoons. There was a lot of violence. There was a lot of everything.
which the comics were actually made as a parody of Batman.
They just wanted to do stupid things, so he came up with a turtle. What do you think of that?
And a talking rat, which, fuck, I had another movie in my head.
While talking rats?
No.
Okay.
Shit.
Old or new?
Older movie, I think. It was one of those where it's like, why the fuck is this kind of a kid's movie?
Animated or live action? I think it's. You also had like The Secret of Nim.
Yeah, that was a fucking good
Yes.
movie.
Yes, that is definitely
That-
not a children's
That
movie.
is dark, dark, dark.
What's another cult movie you got, Brandy?
So I'm looking at this list of cult
Don't
movies.
look at the list.
No, and like one movie stands out as like not like great movie, but not a cult classic, and that's Fight Club. Because didn't Fight Club do amazing when it first came out?
No, it did not.
No, I did not.
It didn't?
No.
How is that possible?
It's like Kill Bill. Kill Bill did not do good in the box office.
It didn't?
No. It got horrible critic reviews.
Yeah, no one
Pulp
got Fight
Fiction got horrible critic
Club. Oh, yeah,
reviews.
they got.
Reservoir Dogs. Basically, a lot of early Quentin Tarantino, a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies got horrible
Yeah,
critic
they think
reviews.
they're over violent. They're too stylized, which is
Too
never-
racist.
Well, but that's his whole thing.
Right.
They're
It's
too
like-
stylized, but that's Quentin Tarantino.
It's like Django Unchained. The critics fucking shit all over that movie. It did great in the box office, but no, fucking, what did you say? Sorry.
Fight Club.
Fight Club. Yeah, no.
Fight Club, I
Totally
thought
see
Fight
that
Club
as
did.
a fucking cult classic movie.
Yeah.
I thought Fight Club did well in the box office. I could be wrong.
I think the only people who went to see it, well, I went to see it, but I think the only draw was Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
No, I had never heard of the author. I didn't know it was a book.
What's
that
the author's
time?
name?
Chuck.
Chuck,
I don't know how to say his name actually.
Chuck Palahniuk? No.
I mean, it's got meatloaf with giant man tits. So.
Bitch tits Bob.
Yep.
It's okay, Cornelius. You can cry. His name is Robert Paulson.
Yes. You see, again, if it's quotable, it's got to be. I mean,
Who would you fight? Fight William Shatner.
Okay, so I looked up who wrote Fight
Palahniuk.
Club, and I
Chuck
can't
Palahniuk.
pronounce that.
It's Chuck Palahniuk.
Is that how you pronounce that? Palahniuk?
Spell
Palahniuk.
yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah, Palahniuk.
I'm not even going to try.
it. You can try to put it in the thing to see what it sounds like.
I mean,
He wrote a book one time called Guts, and the thing about this book was people kept saying they couldn't make it past page 13 without puking.
Really?
And I read a good chunk of it, and I made it past page 13, which say about me. But couple stories that I remember is this kid, his older brother's in the military, and he hears about how people over there in the Middle East like to masturbate. And what they like to do is they take wax.
Okay,
and
what?
they'll like take a strip of wax, hard
Okay.
wax, and stick it down their urethra.
What?
And jerk off like that. Well, so the kid tried it, and well, the wax broke,
Oh.
and then traveled back up into his like fucking organs and shit, and caused problems. Another story is how this other kid, like, he used to. It's a lot of fucking jerking off in this fucking book.
Okay.
But this kid like would go into his pool and like drop his shorts and put his asshole against the fucking suction and jerk off.
Okay.
Well, one time he got too much of a good seal and it started sucking his intestines in,
Oh, nice.
and he almost drowned. But because it started pulling his fucking intestines in, he had to actually like try to tear his fucking intestines out.
Oh, shit.
And so he's only got like a small amount of large intestines left. And then there's another part where, once again, a lot of jerking off, dude jerks off into a pool right before his sister jumps in, and his sister ends up getting pregnant.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a fucking, a lot of this book is just like, Choco boy,
Got issues.
you got jerking off on your mind? Which, not a kid's movie, but it is called movie. Faces of Death.
Yes. I mean, every kid had to watch it in the 80s. You weren't.
And that movie came out in the 70s. I watched it in the 90s. Well, some of it.
I watched a very shitty transfer, like copy of a copy of a copy of a copy in the probably early 90s.
No, my stepdad was like, I wonder what this is about. And we got it at a fucking local movie store. And then we brought it home. And then, yeah, I went, I'm out. Because once they started torturing the fucking monkey,
Okay. I mean, the whole thing's sounded fake.
I got to the scene where, well, this might have been Faces of Death too, where they had the kind of firing squad, where they had the dude that was found guilty of like abusing like women or children or something like that, and so the women or the mothers came out and were taking AK-47s and shooting this guy and just like raking him, and he's just laying there and just and jaws just fucking. He's got like a whole bunch of bullet holes in him and stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then yeah, I got to the scene where like they started like torturing this monkey, and I was like, nope, I'm going to my room. Fuck this movie. I'm out.
I don't remember the torture of a monkey.
It might have been Faces of Death too then.
It's the first one where they crack open his skull and eat his brains.
Yep, that's
I've
it.
seen that. I remember that part. I was gonna say I remember like the eating of the brain.
Yeah, but the monkey's still alive.
Is it?
Well, it's not real. They cut around it to make it look like it was real. And with a shitty video, like I saw it on, you couldn't tell it wasn't real. It looked like a hand, like someone filmed it with their camcorder. Which was what most of them were news footage filled with fake stuff so that you couldn't tell what was real, what was fake. Other than the weird ass narrator whose glasses could get all more and more fucked up the entire thing. I watched
out.
it recently just to.
Why?
Because I'm like, at the time I thought it was real. I wanted to see it. Like, how did I believe it was? Like, there's no way I should have believed this was real. None of this looks real.
Doesn't need to watch it again, but yeah, no, I fucking as a
Like the monkey scene, I
12-year-old.
remember it much more vividly than what it shows now. They clearly cut around so that you can't really see anything.
Yeah, no, I remember as a 12-year-old and that part coming up. Because I don't even think I got to the part where they like started cutting into the monkey. I think I just remember the monkey fucking, you know, flailing around and shit. And I'm like, are they about to hurt that monkey? Well, I think so. No, I'm not watching this. No, I'm out. I mean, I'll hunt and I'll eat meat, but I'm not down for fucking just cracking a coconut to get a goddamn dessert.
Yeah, in the 80s, that was like a test of endurance. Like, you had to watch Faces of Death.
No, you don't. It's
And
like
there
people
was-
are like, oh, you gotta watch Two Girls, One Cup. No, the fuck I don't. Never seen it.
Not that I have. Twice. But I have never.
Twice?
It's fake too. It's gotta be. There's no way that's real.
I don't think it is. I think it's fucking real.
I've never seen human create anything like that before in my entire life.
Regardless, no, I'm not watching that. There's some shit.
But you'll watch the fucked up shit that Taylor sends you. Or like, you know, see my fingers.
Show me your fingers?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to, but also that's kind of fucking, that's child play. I mean, it's just a fucking woman's arm up a fucking another woman's ass.
To the point that you can see her fingers like pushing through the. It looks like it's pushing through the stomach.
I mean,
I know some cult classics that would probably top both of those. There's one called Salo, 120 Days of Sodom.
no.
Based on the Marquis de Sade book.
Oh, it's like the Serbian film. Never seen it.
I have it.
You have a Serbian film?
Yes, I have Salo too.
I've heard bad things about the Serbian film. I'm not interested in watching.
It's for shock. I mean, he had a point to it. He was talking about life under a dictator in Serbia. The whole point was you fuck to the day from the day you're born to the day you die. And that plays out throughout the movie. The atrocities that supposedly were inflicted upon the Serbian people by the dictatorship. But it's in movie form. It's hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to watch.
That's like the movie fucking Necromancer.
Or you mean Necromantic?
Yeah, Necromantic. Yeah, sorry. They got in fucking trouble with that movie because they thought that the body that they were using was a real body.
Right. But apparently it was good enough they made a sequel.
Yeah, I saw the sequel. It was shitty.
Well, I mean,
The first one wasn't that good either.
no, it was pretty poor made. But still.
When we talk about shitty fucking cult classic movies, number one on my list, Pink Flamingos.
That's mainly for that one scene, right? The
Umau.
actual dog shit eating scene.
I will never hear the song Woo Mau Mau ever again and not think of some dude's butthole basically lip singing that.
I've never seen it, and Harry refuses to show it to me.
Oh, I'll show it to you. I'll put it on, and then I will go into a different room.
It was John Waters just being,
John Waters?
yeah, trying to be as shocking as he possibly could. How can I put some on film that they'll actually show?
Yeah, there's like a scene like fucking this dude's got women trapped in his basement and is impregnating them, but not in the way you think. He's fucking jerking off in his hand and taking a damn turkey baster, basically, sucking it up and just stuffing it in there. Yeah.
Basically, it's a contest of who could be the most depraved human being alive or something like that.
Yeah, the vine
Yeah, eats dog shit.
eats dog shit and
And it's real. That's not fake dog
like
shit.
you watch the dog take a shit and Divine comes in and scoops it up.
Ew.
And I'm like, because my buddy Jason, he would love Jason because as far as like obscure films and things like that,
Obscure everything.
he's a Wikipedia of fucking just useless fucking information and shit like that. He'd probably sit here and just start spitting movie after movie and like, they were talking about Pink Flamingos one time, and he's talking about the fact that he showed my other buddy Rob Pink Flamingos, and Rob was like, no, Harry, you do not want to see. He warned me.
Right.
He's like, you do not want to see this movie. I was like, well, if it fucked you up that bad, I kind of want to see it. I want to see why you're such a little bitch.
Oh man, it's a curiosity kind of thing.
I'm with my buddy Rob on this. Because he warned me, he's like, you'll never think of that song, Ooh Mau Mau. And I can't. The fact that I've said that fucking song so many damn times, and my brain is just throwing up wall after wall after wall because that scene is trying to break fucking through. Talking about fucking PTSD. God damn.
You have PTSD from Pink Flamingos.
I'm going to show you that fucking movie.
You have to now.
I'm going to sit in the room with you, and we're going to watch Pink.
Okay.
And don't you dare look away at any scene. Because there's the scene with the chicken,
It's been a while.
where the dude's fucking the chicken, he puts the chicken between them.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that is John Waters.
Let's get off that movie, please. I'm having flashbacks. So what's another cult classic movie?
Okay. We can stick with They Live.
Ooh, good movie. Roddy Piper.
Yes.
One of the longest fucking fight scenes
Greatest
ever.
fight scene ever. Again, very quotable. I've come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's great. I think it's Roddy Piper's only movie.
No, there's a couple. Hell Comes to Frogtown. Another cult classic. Another weird one.
Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Yes.
Never heard of it.
It's weird as fuck, but it's great. Again, you're gonna feel like if you don't do drugs, you're gonna feel like you're on drugs just watching it. One of those kind of movies.
Brandy, cult movie.
So I'm still stuck
Don't
on.
look at the goddamn list.
I'm just stuck on this whole like some of these movies just aren't cult classics. Some movies are just obscure, and I think you need to be more than just obscure to be a cult classic. And then The Nightmare Before Christmas is on this list.
It wasn't good in box office. Just like Corpse Bride didn't do all that well.
Maybe the
Edward
Corpse Bride
Scissorhands, cult classic.
Okay, that I'll agree with. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's got a cult following.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm part of that cult following, actually.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, fucking Christmas time around here.
It's all black and white.
How did that, of all movies, get pulled into the golf culture, though? That's what still boggles my mind. Because it's not really dark. It's kind of a lot of singing. Great, I mean, it's got great characters. I love the movie, but I just didn't see how it
Got pulled into the golf culture?
Yeah.
Well,
Other than Tim Burton, everything he does seems to be golf.
one, yes, you're correct. And for two, as an outside observer of goth people, because I've been to several goth clubs where I, don't show up in your typical goth attire, which is, all black, kind of dressed up and things
Right.
like that. I generally showed up in like a pair of jeans and like a Slayer t-shirt or a Guinness t-shirt or whatnot. I definitely stood out in my fucking plain clothes.
Oh, yeah.
They actually have a whimsical side to them.
Really?
Oh yeah, goths. Yeah, we are very whimsical.
There's this whole thing on YouTube about goths in Disneyland.
Hmm?
I have seen that.
And yes, no, the goth community, which I think kind of is one of the reasons why it slightly separates itself from the emo community,
Okay.
is because it maintains a whimsical side.
I just assumed it was a Tim Burton factor.
Well, Tim Burton is very
I
whimsical.
think it's both. I think it's Tim Burton. I think it's the whimsical factor, and I think it's just
They take the dark and the brooding and whatnot and make it whimsical. That's what goth is.
Right.
Let's take the dark, the brooding, the
It's,
dead,
and you gotta think
make
about it.
whimsical.
It's Jack Skellington who is, the king of Halloween, and he decides to take over. So with Halloween being like the goth holiday,
Right.
and he decides to take over like the happiest holiday of the year. So it's very, I don't know, it just speaks to my people.
Cemetery Man.
Oh my God, yes. I love
Great
that
cult
movie.
classic
Yes.
movie.
Not very well known.
No?
It's a weird
First
Italian.
time I watched it, goth club.
Really?
Yep. They were playing it in the goth fucking, can't remember if it was, the night's called Salvation, or the event, but I can't remember if the club itself was called Code Blue. It was just off West End in Nashville. And, so primarily when I went to goth nights, I went with a friend of mine, and I was always the DD, because I knew he sure the fuck wasn't gonna, his goal there was to
Right.
drink and try to get laid. And yeah, Rob had a thing for the fucking crazy women. Apparently so do I.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
So I knew I wasn't going to be fucking drinking or socializing because I wasn't very social, despite their best efforts. But I remember sitting there one night and I was like, what's this? And they had it up, and I just sat there the whole night because they had it on subtitles because they had fucking music playing. And I'm just like, alright, I can read. And I sat there and watched the whole movie. And then because I'm so aware of my surroundings, in my peripheral, I could see people just kind of like looking at me like, what's this motherfucker doing? We're in a fucking club full of people, and he's just sitting here staring at a goddamn screen, and I'm just like, this is a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, they fucking now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, is he? What the fuck's going on in here? Where the
Look.
fuck is he beating up people?
Killing zombies, a little necrophilia.
Yeah.
His weird ass helper who has a head and
Yeah.
television. Play normal.
Dead Alive.
Oh my God.
First called Dead Brain?
Brain dead.
Brain Dead, yes, sorry.
I just wore that shirt to a concert this past weekend.
I kick ass for the Lord.
Yes.
And immediately gets his fucking ass whooped.
I showed that to my kids to see what their reaction was.
Peter Jackson's first film.
Yeah.
The guy who created Lord of the Rings made a movie called fucking Dead Alive it was a basically zombie movie that
Some of the
ended up
gross-
having a fucking zombie baby, two zombies fucking, and this guy was strolling around like this baby in a stroke, but he had like barbed wire and cage and all that stuff around it.
Well, the scene that most people don't like is the custard scene where shit like the pus comes out and they're eating it. Yeah, I have a lot of people who are like, I'm done. No, can't do that. And then his mother pulls him into her womb at the end. Remember, she becomes giant, and then yeah.
I thought it ended with him like with the fucking lawnmower strapped to his chest.
That's how he disposes of all the zombies. But his mother becomes gigantic and it tries to pull him back into her womb.
I guess I forgot about that.
So I realized, wow, Peter Jackson was kind of weird before he made Lord of the Rings. And that, another cool classic, Bad Taste.
Never seen it, heard about it.
It's great.
I know it's got the iconic fucking cover with the alien giving the finger.
Right. But then after that was The Frighteners, Michael J. Fox.
Yes, that was a great fucking movie where he dies and he's trying to find a killer.
Yeah, who wants to have like the highest body count. And he can talk to ghosts, and he has like a little scam going where they haunt people's houses, and then he comes in and saves the day.
But they end up trying to find this killer. They end up killing Michael J. Fox. And he has to talk to the ghosts that have like numbers on their foreheads.
Because they're like their necks, and he has to find who. Only he can see it. It's great.
I feel like Final Destination is also a cult classic movie.
I think maybe the first one.
I mean, I think that it definitely had a huge impression on a generation of people.
Yeah,
to this day, I will not drive behind a fucking lumber truck.
That's like number 2 or 3. I don't know, they all blend together to me. But yeah, that whole scene. Yeah, you've seen the meme where like there's a lumber truck and then everyone's in the other lane. Like, we all know who's seen Final Destination here.
Yeah, I think it's the which movie is it where the guy ends up has the fire stairs let loose and it drops into his head. Because it's got the dude that plays Candyman.
He's Death, Tony Todd. He plays
and
Death.
he plays the morgue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get from 2 on. They all blend together. I couldn't tell you which is which.
Well, I remember there was a scene where he's doing an autopsy on the guy, and the guy has got nipple rings.
Okay.
And he just takes the pliers, and even though the guy's dead, he just takes the pliers and just rips the nipple rings out. And me and fucking Heather, Rob's ex-girlfriend, were sitting there watching it, and we both got our fucking nipples pierced, and we're just like, what the fuck? Ah! Oh god, no! What the fuck? Yeah, no, I did not like that scene.
Another scene, also a classic, Airheads.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking Brendan Fraser, Adam Sandler,
Steve Buscemi. Chris Farley's his security guard.
I don't remember.
I think I blocked that part out. Pierced nipple view, and I was like, oh my god, why would you do that?
As somebody who has their nipples pierced, no, I don't fuck with that shit. Because I've had people accidentally, like, because I was fucking with somebody one time, I think it was my sister, I was like poking her and whatnot and being annoying because I'm a brother, and she fucking stopped and poked me back and her hand flipped up and I got rings.
Okay.
I don't have bars, and her finger hooked a ring.
Oh.
And like she fucking did that, and I was like, ah, fuck. And she's like, what? And I was like, those fuckers are pierced. And she's like, oh my god. And I was like, I think I'm bleeding. And the fucked up thing is, we were at my dad, we were raising money for his fucking cancer, or actually at that time raising money for his fucking funeral. We just didn't realize it yet. Revival and whatnot, so I had to like excuse myself to the bathroom, and I'm like checking my shit, and yeah, there's blood pouring down my chest, and I'm like, fuck. So I like have to stuff tissue in my goddamn shirt, and come out of the bathroom, I got a titty bigger than the other one, and like one of my aunts is sitting there, and she's like, Harry, and I'm like, hey, Aunt Geneva, I haven't seen you in a while. And she's like, hi, and she gives me a hug, and she's like, what's going on there? And I was like, yeah, Edwina fucking grabbed a nipple ring on accident. And she's like, your nipples are pierced? And I was like, yeah, one of them's bleeding. I had that fucker caught on a futon once while I was asleep, and then I went to roll over, and the mattress came with me. Talk about fucking going from half asleep to fully fucking awake in no time. Yeah. 100% recommend get your nipples pierced. 100% recommend get a fucking barbell, not a goddamn hoop.
Why don't you just put barbells in them?
I've never taken these fuckers out. Ever. And I doubt I ever will. Until I'm just done with them. And now, fuck, I forget sometimes that I have nipple rings. And then I take off my shirt and I'm like, oh hey, what are you guys doing down there? I remember when I got it done, I was working at the Olive Garden, and there was a woman that was working there, and she just got hers done. And I was like, what? Can I see? She was like, yeah, come on. We went to the bathroom, and she showed me. I was like, holy fuck, those are awesome. I mean,
Right.
titties.
Yeah.
And I was like, I kind of want to get mine done. And she's sitting there with her fucking tits out, and she's just like, really? I mean, that being socially awkward, because I would think I was like 18 at the time. I think she was like trying to fucking, hey, my tits are out and we're in the bathroom.
Right.
And I'm just like, oh man, those are cool. Look at those rings and stuff. And she's like, I'll take it, get them done. I was like, yeah, awesome. And then we went to this place, and the dude was like, all right, listen, it's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt her.
Well, yeah.
And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, she's got tits. There's more tissue there, so her nerve
okay.
endings aren't as close and whatnot. And I was like, okay. And he's like, don't worry. If you pass out, I got this little stick right here that I get to break and put underneath your nose. And you're going to smell ammonia for 3 fucking days. And I went, yeah, I'm not passing out. And he put that fucking clamp on there, and I was like, huh! And then he was like, all right, so I might actually probably have a little problem with you. I was like, why? And he's like, you got small nipples. Like, they're not that small. They're average. He's like, don't worry. We'll get it done. Take a deep breath in. Okay, that's not so bad. He's like, yeah, here's the problem. Second one's gonna hurt worse. Why? Because you...
Oh, right.
I was like, you motherfucker.
So what is
Could
it?
you shut up?
Is it just a giant needle?
You never had anything pierced?
No.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, it's a
alright,
big hollow
I'm gonna show you my
needle.
fucking nipple. See that ring?
Yeah.
That's about... The needle is a little bit bigger than that ring.
Okay.
And it's a hollow needle. And it's got a point on it. And they fucking put a clamp on there, grab it, and pull it out, and then go... It's... was it hemostats, basically?
Mm-hmm.
It's a clamp that's got a hole in the middle, right there.
Okay.
And, yeah, they shove the needle through, and then they take the ring, and they put it at the end of the needle, and they just keep pushing the needle through, and the ring comes with it.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, I have tattoos, but no piercings.
I think my nipples were the worst that I've ever... Well, my septum, the first time I had it done, was probably worse, simply because the guy fucked it up really bad. He says I moved. I never fucking moved. But he ended up going into the side and come out the bottom. Yeah, he was just a shitty fucking piercer.
Oh, okay.
And it was like super crooked the second time he did it. That same fucking day. Because the third time I had it done, the guy was like, alright, you ready? I was like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, that nearly wasn't as bad as the first 2 times I got it done. He's like, you've had this done twice before? And I was like, yeah, the same night. And I told him who it did, and he was like, oh, yeah, no, that guy sucks at piercing.
Yeah, no, my worst piercing is probably actually the first time I got my lip done, but it wasn't the piercing that hurt. It was the aftermath, because there's a vein that runs like right here in your lip, and you're not supposed to pierce it, and he pierced it, and so like it ended up swelling and swelling and swelling until it exploded.
Oh.
I got my lip pierced. I had my lip, my eyebrows, my septum, my nostril.
Oh God, I don't even want to count all the piercings that I used to have. I had a face full of just metal.
I was thinking about getting my septum done again, but I don't know.
Do it.
Back to cult movies. Brandon, what's another cult movie you got listed? Don't look at a fucking... No, well, no, it's my turn.
Okay.
Is it your turn?
Sure,
Yeah.
why not?
I mean, everybody's favorite. Evil Dead.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
of
yeah.
course.
I love fucking Evil Dead.
So, out of the
The Army
trilogy,
of Darkness. Army of Darkness is the best.
I was about to ask, out of the trilogy, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness, which one's your favorite?
For me, well, I saw Evil Dead first, then saw 2, then saw 1. So
Yeah, I saw Army of Darkness first, too.
yeah.
And then
So I
I
kinda
watched
like that
Evil
the
Dead,
best.
and then I watched Evil Dead 2.
Army of
One-
Darkness is the best.
1 and 2 are kind of the same movie,
Yeah, I was about to say, Evil Dead 2 is just a remake of Evil Dead 1.
with a lot more comedy and
Yeah,
like
it's a
special
campy.
effects.
shit.
Yeah.
No,
Army of Darkness is more quotable. This is my boomstick.
I love
No.
that line.
Yes.
That is my favorite line from that movie. This is my boomstick.
I don't know. I think my favorite line out of Armored Darkness is, "Give me some shit, baby."
Oh yeah.
I gotta say though, I think Evil Dead 2 is my favorite.
Even with all the weirdness going on, like with all the taxidermy animals like laughing.
That's
and-
why it's
that-
my favorite.
Is it?
Yes, when he's fucking losing his mind and the fucking deer's laughing at him
Maybe
and the,
think of
the
like,
lamb
is this
is
a
laughing.
Muppet movie now? What the hell is going on?
Even though I gotta say, in the first one, when a little girl's getting raped by the tree,
That really was like, what the fuck am I watching? Am I really watching a rape scene with a tree? Like, fuck.
Dead by Dawn, which is Sam Raimi's brother.
Right, Ted Raimi.
Yep.
Met him. Great guy.
And if you pay attention in the scene where he's kind of floating around, you will see that his ass is the costume split open.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You don't realize, but you can see the split in the costume.
Yeah.
And the fucking latex and stuff.
I just remember the weird claymation.
The head thing.
Yeah.
happening. Yeah.
I thought, for a first movie, I thought the makeup was decent. Gory looking.
Stephen King gave it a fucking great review.
It's sad that the cabin is no longer there.
Wasn't it filmed in like
Here, in Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
East Tennessee.
Yeah. But they had so many problems with people tramping out there that they just tore it down.
That's the problem with cult followings.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to make a pilgrimage. Speaking of Stephen King, I mean, he's got a lot of cult fucking.
Yes. Carrie,
The Shining,
Christine.
Tommy Knockers.
I don't know about that. It's kind of cheesy.
Also,
Also, cult classics can be cheesy.
yeah, Evil Dead. Fucking come on. One of my favorites is Sleepwalker
Okay.
with the cats.
Yeah.
And I think that was the first Stephen. The first Stephen King movie that I ever watched was fucking It. Thanks, Mom. I was 5.
I still think, even to this day, I would die on this. The kids are better than the adults, as far as like the story goes, as far as the acting goes.
Are you talking about in the new one?
In the original.
See, I don't think I watched the second chapter.
Okay.
And when I was a kid, a bit, or ever.
Oh, really?
I don't think I saw
Great.
the adult scenes in it. I just remember I remember the one scene that fucked me up the most is when the kid's in the fucking locker room and fucking Pennywise comes up through the drain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't take a fucking bath or shower for like 2 weeks after that fucking scene. I was like,
Yeah.
"Yep."
If I had seen that when I was in school and having to take showers after gym, I'd be like, no, not gonna happen.
No, I'll wait until I get home.
But after I saw the adult version, like the adults, I'm like, he got cheesier. I thought he did the stupid like one-liners.
Yeah, no, when he was I guess, I don't ever think I saw chapter 2 of the fucking original It, because all I remember is the kids, and yeah, no.
But seeing them as adults, like, you're still scared of this? No, you're not, and it's not as scary. When we were kids, yeah, I could see them being.
Now, I will say, Bill Skarsgård,
Yes.
because I was worried, because we had Tim Curry as fucking Pennywise, and I was worried,
That
who the
opening
fuck?
scene where he grabs the kid and like bites his arm off.
Hey,
Holy
Georgie,
shit! Did they just fucking?
don't float down here, Georgie. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's like, and the fact that he does the eye thing
Oh, yeah.
for real.
Was it,
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader? Yeah, the first time Bill
He's
Skarsgård
like, so
showed him,
how do you do that thing? You
He's
mean
like, this?
You mean this?
Ah! Dressed as Pennywise.
Yeah, I mean,
Kingdom Hospital was decent.
Most of the made-for-TV stuff wasn't as good because they couldn't really boundaries. Although Salem's Lot was good.
Storm of the Century was alright.
Yeah.
I remember staying up trying to watch that.
Now I do remember watching Kingdom Hospital and going, yeah, this feels like it could have been better.
Well, not every adaptation is going to be good.
Even though I think that's the first time we get to see, because isn't the little girl who's in Kingdom Hospital, isn't she also a little girl in Silent Hill?
You mean like the actress?
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember who was in that.
Which, talking about the little girl from Silent Hill being in cult movies, Tideland.
All of Terry Gilliam's movies are all cult classics, really.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas,
12 Monkeys.
Where the Buffalo Roam, but
Yeah, Fear and Loathing is, that's a fucked up movie too.
did you ever watch Tideland?
I don't think I have.
Well, you want to talk about a fucked up movie. So, when I watched it, Terry Gilliam actually comes out with a disclaimer beforehand.
Really?
Yes. He's like, what you're about to see is going to be disturbing, but just know that, like, he's talking about, like, his joy and spirit, and actually is just that of a little girl. And I remember the first time I watched it, there was a scene where I had to pause it, because I'm like, what the fuck am I about to watch? And I was extremely on. And I was watching it with Rob, and I was like, pause this fucking movie. We are not about to watch this scene, are we? And he's like, I don't know, dude. And I don't want to give it away.
Okay.
But then we hit play, and then, fortunately, what we thought was about to happen didn't happen. And, yeah, I just remember sitting in the fucking living room going, oh, fuck. Because I was about to just hit nope on the rest of this fucking movie. But I remember showing that movie to Brandy, and I'm like, there's going to be a scene that you're going to ask to pause, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's okay. And we got to that scene, and she's like, pause. And I went, it's okay. Just keep going. You're okay. No, pause, Harry. Pause. Seriously. I don't care if you think, what the fuck? And I'm like, it's okay.
What the fuck am I about to say?
It's okay. It's not gonna happen. You're not lying to me, are you?
Okay, sounds like I need to see it now.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's got Jeff Bridges.
Okay.
It's got who is the chick that plays in Bride of Chucky? Kind of comedian.
Tilly?
Yeah.
Jennifer Tilly?
Jennifer Tilly's in it.
Okay. Oh, she's great.
They both play heroin addicts.
Okay. The dude is a heroin addict?
The dude is a heroin addict, and dies, and, like, I'll give that much away. Like, the dude ends up leaving with his daughter, and they end up in this house, family house, and the dude ends up dying.
Okay.
And the daughter doesn't know what to do with him, so she just leaves him there. And she's putting, like, flowers in his hair, and, like, sitting on his lap and shit. And at one point, like, she sits on his lap and, like, presses on his gut, and fucking gas comes out, and she's like, ooh, you stink. And then, like, a neighbor who happens to be a family friend comes along and basically taxidermies him.
Okay.
Doesn't bury him.
Right.
Taxidermies him.
As one does.
As one does. And, yeah, it is a fucked up movie. And if you watch it, when you get to that scene,
Right, it is Terry Gilliam.
you're gonna be like, alright, this is exactly what Harry was fucking telling me about, warning me about. But
Have you seen Brazil by Terry Gilliam?
yes,
That's a really weird one as well.
because isn't Brazil basically kind of an adaptation of 1984?
Yeah, but it's more of like they want to stay young, so they have like these fucked up plastic surgeries.
Then that might be the different one. Well, is that the one? Is it
Robert De Niro is in
Robert?
it.
Okay.
He's like a exterminator.
Isn't there an Archibald in there?
I believe so.
Yeah, there's a character in there named
Yeah.
Archibald, because my buddy Rob started calling me Archibald. And I didn't realize it, and he's like, dude, I've been calling you Archibald for a while. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, because, you know, Archibald.
Right.
And I'm like,
Aren't you bald?
go fuck yourself.
Yes, as part of the follically challenged, I take offense at that.
Speaking of which, 1984. Great fucking movie with John Hurt.
Yes.
Great book.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Classic book.
but John Hurt did an amazing fucking job in that movie. John Hurt's just
I
a
was gonna
great
say-
fucking actor.
What's he not good in? Some actors they just kill it no matter what they do.
Yeah. They take whatever.
De Niro being another one. Mean Streets. I don't know if you've seen that. It's very early.
Heat. Shitty movie.
Great fight, great shootouts though. That's what it's known for. After the scene that didn't really happen, where they're talking, him and Pacino are talking to each other, they're not actually reality. They're not actually there together.
Speaking of movies with De Niro I think De Niro was in Goodfellas.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's considered a cult classic.
definitely. Ray Liotta is probably one of his biggest and best movies. All my life, I wanted to be a gangster.
Speaking of mobster movies that are cult classics, The Godfather,
Yes.
which the third
Is that a
one-
cult classic or is that just a classic?
Yeah.
No, there's a following.
Yeah,
There's a following.
because they hate Part 3 with a passion.
Part 3 is not the greatest, but it's not
the
awful.
greatest.
Heard there's a new cut that's supposed to be better.
Yeah, I think there's a new Godfather.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a Godfather 4
Well, it's like a
with old boy fucking
It's a-
taking over.
It's a straight to video. I can't remember what it's called. I haven't seen it because I kind of don't want to. But.
Yeah, I don't either. If it doesn't have fucking Al Pacino in it, I don't
Right,
fucking
of course.
care. And I think that's a good stopping point on listing cult classic movies, because we can go on and cult movies and things like that. So until next time, folks.
Thank you. Be sure to like and subscribe in all the podcast places and all over social media like herpes.
And also don't forget about Misplaced Punk Show and
Monster Maniacs.
And you got a new one in the works, right?
Yes, it's called a Chill Pod. Be like a chill house.